Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for a new mock military video. Today we have the A-10 Thunderbolt 2 from United States of America. This one is also called the Warthog, and if you are one of my older followers, you know I already designed this machine before, but if you are one of them, you also know that time to time I update my older designs, especially if I really like them. And you can probably already spot the bigger change compared to the previous version. But before starting the review of today's machine, remember to check the caption of the video, where you can find many useful links, such as the link to get the instructions to build it, a link to get third-party cheaper parts, or the full kit where you get both instructions and parts and you don't need anything else. You receive everything at home and you can simply enjoy it. You can also find the playlist with my all other creations, so if you like this one, you can check also the others. They are divided by categories, so it should be easy to find what you like most. And I think we can finally start with today's mock, this beautiful A-10 Warthog. I will not spend so much time about the differences between the V2 and the V3. You can check the other previous video here if you want to spot the differences. Let's concentrate only on the new one. As usual, my 1 to 35 designs are at minifigure scale. It means you can place a minifigure inside. And here we have today's pilot that, as usual, it's American, so we can give him or her a name, typical American like Giorgio. So yes, today we have a male pilot that is called Giorgio, and Giorgio can fit inside the airplane because again it's in minifigure scale. I think we may start checking these feature first. The canopy can be opened, but for this specific aircraft here you have these two little pieces. You have to remove this part present here, this 1x2 tile, move this one backward by one, and then you can open the canopy. Now this is the configuration. If you want to keep it open because you like it most, it's up to you. But if you don't, you can simply remove only this one and keep this one here, place the minifigure inside, and then reconnect this part. Obviously, this one is made with bricks, so we have limitations, but I needed to find a way to have the shape I wanted plus the features I wanted. And this is one of the solutions I found. Now, from here, before placing the minifigure inside, I can show you that we have many instruments. These are in a bright green because you can choose the sticker or the print you like most. These for me are pretty random. I use them only to check everything works. You can also see here we have the HUD, the heads-up display for the pilot. We have the seat. Here the main stick to pilot the aircraft. And then we can place the minifigure inside. So Giorgio, our pilot, now it's inside the machine. We can close the canopy again like this, and then reconnect this one here, and boom, we have the minifigure inside. It's pretty nice. And then we can check the other features. Before checking all the features, you may notice something here on the back in trans color. This one is needed because the aircraft is tail heavy. You may think it's an error or a mistake, but it's actually a feature. Also, the real one is really tail heavy. The difference is in real life the aircraft is built and designed around the main gun. So they took the main gun and said we want this gun to fly, and they built the aircraft around it. Here, yes, we have the gun, but obviously this is not a real aircraft. Again, we have bricks, and while in real life this gun is really heavy. So heavy that, fun fact, the aircraft cannot fly without its weapon. So if you remove the gun from the aircraft, this one cannot fly. Not only that, but if they have to make some maintenance to the gun and disconnect it from the aircraft, they have to use something like this to keep it steady, or it will collapse like the model. So my aircraft is so accurate that also this one is tail heavy. Let's go here from the front. We have the main gun, as we said before, that, as you can see, is not perfectly centered with the fuselage, just like the real one. And also here the main front landing gear is not centered with the fuselage. Then we have a sensor here. This one can be also disconnected if you don't like it, and cover this part with a simple tile. Then let's move on the wings. These are pretty different compared to the previous version. I improved all the moving surfaces. Now we have the spoilers here. These can go down like this, 1 and 2. Obviously it's the same on the other wing because they are symmetrical. We have some color and detail difference, but the moving parts are the same. While this, the air brakes can open up and down this way. Okay, I think it's pretty cool. Then if we move here, we have probably the biggest and best upgrade of the aircraft, the engines. Now I think they look much better, they are much more accurate, pretty complex system, but the final result is very sturdy. And here I have a prototype I can show you. So here, as you can see, is the engine with the real life dimensions, so front, rear, and here is the connection. As you can see, is pretty sturdy. You can even play with it. And yep, we have 2 of them, then more details. Also the tail has been improved, and also the tail has moving surfaces, like this one can go up and down. Also this one can go up and down. Let's keep it up. And this can go right and left. So let's keep it, I don't know, 1 right, 1 left, this way. And I think we can move checking the bottom section. With the aircraft upside down, it's easier. Now, of course, here you see the pylons where we can connect the weapons, but before checking the weapons, I want to close the landing gears that are retractable. For the front landing gear, you have to first open this little hatch like this, and then you have here inside the space to accommodate the front landing gear. So you can simply push this one down until here, then close the hatch again and close also this one like this. Okay, now it's closed. For the rear landing gears, same thing, you can push this one inside like this, and as you can see, cannot fit completely inside. Also the other one, of course, same thing. This one is not a mistake, but also the real aircraft landing gears, they have the wheel that don't fit perfectly inside the fuselage on purpose, because in case of emergency, it can land even with the landing gears closed. That's it, with the landing gears closed. And this one is not needed anymore, obviously, but you need a stand. Now, with this aircraft, if you get the instructions, you will have access to my wall weapon pack that you can see here. So you can choose among all the weapons I designed until now and use the one you want. And if you want to connect a stand, you can find a free tutorial here with 3 different kinds of stand. A larger one for the 1 to 35 scale we have here, the 1 to 70, and another one for smaller mocks. Here you can see an example of what I just told you. This is one of the 3 free stands you can find in the free tutorial, again in the right up corner or caption the video. This one is the larger I made for the 1 to 35 scale designs. Of course, if you don't like it, you can use your own or use another one. And here you can see some random weapons. I choose them just to make the video and to give you a fast look about the aircraft with weapons connected. I choose mostly bombs, rocket launchers, and only 2 air-to-air missiles because this aircraft is not made for air-to-air combat. So the 2 missiles here are mostly for self-defense. But this aircraft main weapon is the Gatling gun. So here you can add whatever you want. And that's it for today's review. I hope you liked this aircraft that now here you can see with the other 1 to 35 scale aircraft I designed until now, and we have a quite a large collection now. They are not all of them because for some we have different camos, so if you also add the camos they should be more or less 1/3 more. And if you like these and my other designs, remember to leave a thumbs up, remember to subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. Again, check the caption of the video where you can find useful links and the playlist with all these machines and more. And as usual, see you again next time with a new project. Bye!